Hello, let's talk about film versus digital memory. Today I'll be specifically focusing on just the memory and not the cameras. Film comes from these old cameras, and digital comes from these cameras you'll see on the market today. Let's start off with the physical differences right off the bat. Off the bat, you can tell the difference between size. This is a lot bigger, and this is a lot smaller. This is more compact, but this is not as compact. Now let's talk about something that probably everybody will everybody's dying to hear, or everybody's dying to know, is the capacity. Now the capacity on film is defined in photos, not gigabytes, megabytes, etc. Film are like these tabs over here. I don't want to pull it all the way out, or this film will become useless, which I'll explain later. So film basically is like it's actually separated, and when a photo takes it, the film is exposed to light, and when it's exposed to light, it prints the image onto here. Now film get round about, the maximum I've ever used is probably about 100. But this one only has 24 photos. Now let's talk about digital and how much capacity it can store. Digital are these, they're small and compact. This one is a 4 gig one. SD cards or digital memory are defined or valued in capacity in gigabytes, megabytes, or gigabytes, if you like to call it. And it's very different. It's not by how many photos, but it's by how many gigabytes. Around about each image, I'll give you an estimate quickly here. Each image is around about each daily image, professional one, is probably around about 25 megabytes. 1,000 megabytes equals 1 gigabyte. You can estimate, or basically look around, look around and estimate how much storage it can take. Now, many of the cameras you use today are way less than 25 megabytes. Nowadays, most cameras like to use lesser than 1 megabyte. Some cameras use 1 point something megabyte, or some even use gigabytes. So it's basically, you can get a lot of images with just in 1 gig card. Now let's talk about capacity. Capacity on this, an SD card or memory, can go all the way up to 64 gigs with the new SDXC cards. 64 gig. That, my friend, 64 gig is more than enough already. 64 gigs can get you more than 10,000 photos. More than 10,000. More compared to maybe 100 or couple photos. So again, digital has an advantage. Let's talk about some other things you got to know. Again, as I said in the beginning of the video, film cannot be exposed to light. That's a very downside, and that is one of the cons of using film. Because once you open the camera and the film is exposed to light, it's basically dead. It's useless. As in SD cards, you can basically do anything with it. Expose it to light. Nothing's gonna happen. Now, let's quickly just talk you through a few other things you got to know. The first thing is, how do you get the pictures printed? First, on an SD card, you can easily get the printed in your house, just plugging this in your computer and printing it with a printer, or going out to the store and printing it on gloss paper, or high quality paper. However, with film, you have to give this to a professional. And so a professional way, they have to use by chemicals over and over to produce the image. And let me tell you, it takes a long time to do that. And that's to pour chemicals, mix chemicals, and a pain in the back of doing this. Now, film cannot be reused. As a memory, you can delete photos and reuse it, or back this up on the computer. With this, you can't even back it up, basically. It's just the way it is. Now, another thing you gotta know is about copying images. With digital, when you copy images, all the images will be exactly the same, and the quality will remain the same. However, with film, the more times you copy, the worse the quality of the image is gonna be. That's basically all you have to know. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.